Senator Abaribe declares support for popular Igbo politician's presidential ambition. The Nigerian Senate Minority Leader, Senator Eyinaya Abaribe, has declared support for Professor Kingsley Moghalu's 2023 presidential election. Professor Moghalu made this known on his Twitter handle on Monday, the 21st of June 2021. Senator Eyinaya Abaribe has just announced his complete support and endorsement for me to become president of Nigeria in 2023 at the inauguration of the Igbo 9 Social-Cultural Organization, which is currently taking place in Enugu. Thank you very much, my distinguished brother, he exclaimed. Senator Abaribe is an Abia State native and ardent supporter of the PDP. He is also a vocal critic of the current administration and a well-respected Igbo man. Moghalu, on the other hand, is from Anambra State and served as deputy governor of the central bank during the administration of Goodluck Jonathan. In the 2019 general election, he ran for president of the platform of the Young People's Party. Moghalu has announced his intention to run for presidency in 2023. It is not clear if he'll be running under YPP or PDP. Right. I mean, would have to see. I don't know where the minds of Nigerians are now right now. Because again, with Igbos and for Igbo presidency, there sides to it. People want it to happen because it seems fair, but then it's like, okay, so then what if the president is incompetent? Is this still fair? Because then everyone has gotten a choice. And then some are like, this is just out of pity, just to make it seem like as if, okay, fine, we're not marginalizing the Igbos or anything. Let's just give them power, or let's just allow that an Igbo president would fill that position. And I guess that's what it is. They're both sides of it. I'm not really sure about Moghalu's history and, political, prowess and all that. But I guess the comment section will tell us. And we'll see from the vibe of the comment section whether he's someone to be respected or has proven consistently to be good. I mean, with Nigerians right now, whoever even comes, I don't even think they'd be happy from APC or PDP. I think they just implement a very strong accountability system where you're going to be taken seriously with every word that you say and all your actions, because at this point, I don't think Nigerians are ready to trust anybody to lead them. But then again, I think if anything, from this news, what I can get is more of an excitement for the president just being Igbo. And that's just what it is, in my opinion as well. Somebody says, dead on arrival. Oof. We won't support you and that ambition so long as you don't want Biafra to come. You will never succeed in any ambition against the coming of Biafra. Anybody, including MNK, that doesn't want Biafra to stand, then tag the person is also my enemy. We can't mortgage our conscience for your selfish ambition. Mad people everywhere. No, people can make their choice. It's not a must. I understand, okay, fine, if you want to go for something and, have a collective force and strive towards one thing, I get that, but as much as it may irk you or irritate you or you may get upset, everyone has to make their own choice whether they want to be Biafra or not, despite the fact that they may be Igbos or indigenous or, proper Igbos. It will hurt that it may not agree with what you align with, but I think the best thing is just to do what you're doing, keep doing it. Those who do not fall in place will be left behind, and it will be up to them if they want to fall behind and remain stagnant or join the whole world. Somebody here says, time to support the new generation and lead new generation. Okay, let me not be rude. The new generation to lead the nation. The North also allowed Southeast citizens to lead the country, Nigeria. And I think what I'm even understanding and what I think is sort of not good, but at least you have an understanding that the power actually does lie in the North. I mean, come on, so this person just says the North should allow. I mean, for the fact that there has to be a grant from the North to provide the space to guarantee that an Igbo person can be president, that shows where the power actually lies. So again, I'm not really sure about this. It seems more, I think it's going to be, if he goes for, presidency and he does his campaign, I think the major thing that will be around his manifesto or his campaign, or even how people perceive him, it's gonna be out of pity and the fact that okay, fine, you're an Igbo, just Igbo, that's just it. Because again, it's like the problem of the country is not the ethnicity, it's about the kind of people that are in government. And for every ethnicity and every little tribe or major tribe in Nigeria, your type and your representative is in government doing you dirty. So again, why there's because I just feel like instead of us to focus on the man, everything will be swept up and not swept up, but everything will be concentrated on the Igbo presidency and what this man can do and all that, rather than well he actually can provide or anything. I mean, to be honest, I'm not really sure about the man. So I don't know what the general consensus is. I think it's highly unlikely that he might have like a big rally or big support as Buhari did in 2015. Oof. If you see his campaign, you describe it as a sea of people. They were flooding where he was. But again, let's see what the comment section say. Someone says, who will give him more? Okay. Someone says all politicians are 419, especially those in the south. All right. Someone says, tell me all these politicians do not mean well for development of the region. Since independence, Igbo politicians have been governing Igbo land and not Hausa and Fulani or Yoruba. What do they do with all the allocations? They are all after their personal goals, but if God wills any of them, so be it. Not they be flushed out. Right. Somebody here says, can Northerners allow that? To me, I believe they were born to rule. What about the agreement to rule for a century? Who made that agreement? I'm so confused. And I think that's why we need to go back to our documents as to why we got independence. Because again, the British did hand over power to the northern part of the country where they felt, these people will help us, maintain our presence and colonizing presence on them. And up to now, you can debate whether they're actually gone or they're not. But I think where this born to rule for a century is, I don't know where it's coming from, but I think that would be, from the archives and the Declaration of Nigeria's independence, it should be written there somewhere. The power resides in the north and all that BS. Somebody here says, how do you think a responsible man like this will rule Nigeria? I think they will go to Chad to bring more nomads and name anything to rule us. Oh, all right. Who is they in this point? Yeah, that's just it. Put what you think about this in the comment section below, and do not forget to like and subscribe.